What's up, everyone? It's a Saturday night's holiday weekend here in Canada, the Thanksgiving weekend. It's October 8th, 2022, about 8:30 p.m. and the temperature is 49 Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to start my walk off on Yonge Street here at Belmont Avenue. I want to check out a neighborhood I haven't been to yet, and a lot of people have told me I should visit, and that's Yorkville. Not really too sure what I'll find in Yorkville at this time of day, but maybe if there's some nightlife, we'll get to see it. But I won't stay in Yorkville forever. I'll head down to maybe Koreatown. Maybe we'll swing over to the Kensington Market and check it out. Don't really know what's going on there. That group of people across the street were pretty excited. Suwani says, what's going on? I have no idea. I think today is the full moon. Okay, it looks like the full moon is tomorrow. Tonight we have a 98.9% full moon. Megan says, do you ever get nervous around people when you're walking? It depends on the situation. Most of the time it's nothing to be concerned about. But as always, you have to take things in stride and evaluate each situation differently. Sometimes if I'm in an area where there's a lot of activity and I'm not familiar with it, yeah, I can get a little bit nervous and uncomfortable. I try to not put myself in those kinds of situations though. So coming up is Church Street / Davenport Road. I'm actually going to pass this for a little bit and go down to Yorkville Avenue and make a right into the neighborhood of Yorkville. Supposedly it's a trendy neighborhood that I should go and take a look at. And there is the moon. You can see that it is almost full. Yeah, Valerie, the moon is pretty clear tonight here in Toronto. Yeah, I see a lot of people typing in the chat about the Blue Jays losing the baseball game, and I guess it prevents the Blue Jays from advancing further. I don't think it's a reason for concern for my safety. People says, oh, it's dangerous out because the Blue Jays lost. I don't think people will be that reckless or crazy to put other people in danger just because of a baseball game, but you never know. I've seen some stuff happen before. But I already passed the baseball stadium already. I don't think I'll be going there tonight. That's a little bit far from where I am. Thank you, Laurie W. Greetings, AK. Wonderful to see you out tonight and ready for an enjoyable walk tonight. Love your premiere walk this morning very much, and thank you for taking to that gorgeous area. For sure, Laurie. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I hope all of you enjoyed the Niagara Falls premiere today. First time I've ever walked an international border before, and to do it in Niagara Falls is just historic for me. Oh, here's Yorkville Avenue. I was almost about to skip it. Good thing the big sign was there. Hey, Pat75, great meeting you last night, sir. Yes, it was nice meeting you too, Pat75. I sent out a picture to Norma, and she was like, yeah, that's my mod. How'd you meet up with him? Jenny says, you will enjoy Yorkville, AK. There's tons to see. Okay, let's see. I don't know if it's a nightlife area, but I wanted to start the stream off a little bit later just to mix things up a bit, because I know sometimes the nightlife can really start up when it's in the wee hours of the late night, early morning. Oh, Laura, you're really taken with the US side of the falls so much with its park setting. You're very welcome. Thanks, Laurie. Kind of a quiet block of Yorkville Avenue here. I think this is a hotel. I like this structure they have in the middle. I think over here is where it gets a little bit more interesting, past Bay Street. Looks like I just missed the traffic light. I think both Yorkville Avenue and Cumberland Avenue to the south of me have a few restaurants and bars. So I won't just check out this street, maybe I'll loop back around. Now it's starting to get a little bit interesting. Sizzle meat style dynasty Chinese cuisine. Wow, this looks like a really upscale Chinese restaurant. Thank you, experts. $6.99. Thanks for the live stream. Will you go cycling or go for an e-scooter ride in Toronto sometime? Love your videos. You know, experts, I've thought about it, but there's just so much to cover on foot here. I feel like I don't need to bring a cycle or e-scooter around. And it's the same thing with New York. I gotta worry about it once I bring it with me, and I don't want to worry about, what's up? Oh, this is cool. I don't want to worry about locking up an e-scooter or an e-bike when it's so much more convenient to take public transit here. Indian cuisine, and look at this. Dynasty Chinese. I want to just go up. I don't think it's open right now. Yeah. Wait, maybe it is. There's some people dining here. But it got written up in a lot of articles, it seems. Toronto Life, Dynasty Dim Sum. I had dim sum at another restaurant. Not this one, but this one looks very nice as well. Dim sum can get pretty pricey though. Yeah, Hung Mao, you have a lot more mobility without a bike or a scooter, believe it or not. It holds you back because you're not as easily able to go into public transit with it. You have to lift it up. If you want to go somewhere to eat, they may not allow your scooter inside, or it'll block aisles, and it's just a big hassle. If I don't need to bring it, I won't. If I do want to bring out a bike or an e-scooter, I'll probably just do it for a ride and not intend to stop anywhere. That's just being honest. Well, this is pretty neat. It's like outdoor seating here. Kind of looks like a high-end neighborhood in Toronto. It's a basement Asian restaurant. Korean and Japanese, Coco. Sean says, will you post your CN Tower video? You want to see a walkthrough of the CN Tower? I have it on Action Kid Extra, the rotating restaurant. You can see a lot there, and also the live video. I did not record a walkthrough of the CN Tower. To me, this kind of feels like an extension of the Mink Mile on Bloor Street. It feels that way. Versace, oh. Yeah, this is a high-end area if I'm seeing Versace. Yeah, Robert, that's true. Lots of people left the city to visit the family this weekend. That's when I walked into Union Station yesterday and we saw all those people lining up for the GO trains.
How are you getting in the morning?
Yeah, I didn't record the walk through the CN Tower, Hung Mao. I actually wasn't really that impressed with it. I like the rotating restaurant the best. Sounds like there's live music in the basement there. And I like the way these trees light up the sidewalks around Yorkville.
She looked like
Yeah, Sean, I filmed all the observation decks in New York, but not the CN Tower. Wasn't really that impressed with it. I was impressed with the rotating restaurant, but not the CN Tower. I didn't really like the layout, plus it wasn't really the full experience either. The outdoor observation deck wasn't open either. What's over here? Yorkville Avenue. Pretty interesting. Laura says, have I had a chance to post some pics on Instagram page of your trip so far? I have a lot of backlog, so you'll see them over time. Right now I'm focused more on YouTube and Instagram, but I've been uploading the pics. I'll sort them out later.
You're meeting people from work tonight or friends?
Here's Avenue Road. Let's hang back until the guys playing Bee Gees drives away. Yeah, Casey, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna head down the next block in Yorkville. There's a lot going on in Yorkville. And then maybe after that, I'll head on Bloor Street West towards Koreatown. Thank you, Days Anderson, 5 Australian. Do you include stabilized setting on your actual phone with the gimbal at the same time? Gimbal stable, do you add extra stabilization on the phone? No, I actually don't. The gimbal does all the work. And here's Cumberland. Let's head east on Cumberland Street. Right now, HSBC on the corner. Don't really see any restaurants on this block at all. Yeah, Pat 75. I'm gonna have to make a trip out to Hyde Park sometime. Beautiful waterfall. Looks like a lot of trendy places around here. Here's a gelato bar. Woodstock, will you be going back to Miami by any chance? I sure will. So right now, I kind of see more retail rather than restaurants. I did see a omakase restaurant there, Japanese sushi restaurant. Hemingway's Patio Bar and Restaurant. Let's check out the menu. What do they have here at Hemingway's? Yeah, El St. Clair. I will be curious if I recorded this on a non-holiday weekend, what it would be like. It seems like the prices are reasonable.
Beautiful. Free. Okay. You are ready to go right free, and then my name will show up when they come. They just need to say free.
Oh, we know. And Marissa. We know, like,
Here's the Bay subway station. Neen Roars says there's lots of beautiful women in Canada. I totally agree with you. Lots of beautiful people all around in Canada. Goldstruck freshly roasted coffee. Yeah, this is like a combination of like high-end retail services and restaurants.
Made friends with this guy.
Jeff says, am I wearing a Canada Goose coat? No, I'm wearing LL Bean. Ooh, dessert bar downstairs. Estelle's asking me how I'm enjoying Toronto. I'm loving it here so far. It's definitely a lot to see in the city, and it blew all my expectations away. Brevard County says he had always thought about visiting Toronto, but after my streams, you're not interested anymore. I mean, sometimes that happens. People feel like they get a lot from my streams that they don't need to visit a place anymore. And I've had that feeling too. I've seen a lot of Toronto videos, a lot of videos around the world too. And I've kind of gotten a sense of what some place has to offer, but I've actually found the exact opposite. Just because you see something in a video doesn't mean that you won't see anything different when you come, because the video can only tell you so much. It can show you the sights and sounds, but there's other senses that the body can relate to that aren't captured through video. There's touch, there's smell. You can look at the air. You can experience things like attractions that I don't show on this video. Just like I am doing right now in Toronto. You've been seeing a lot of videos on Action Kid Extra, and I've been putting out a lot of food vlogs. The food, you can't really describe it in videos sometimes. So we've made it back to Bay Street. I think here we'll make it down to Bloor and head on Bloor Street west towards Koreatown. And it says any city can get boring, even New York City, if you've seen it enough. I say a city's only as good as you make it. And I get it. I get the New York City is boring, it's dirty. Miami is boring, it's nothing but the beach. Toronto is boring because they got 6 months of winter. But move yourself away from those thoughts and open your mind. There's a lot more to see than you might believe. If you believe yourself a place to be boring, then it's going to be true. If you believe it not to be boring and you find new things to do, then you'll see that there's a lot more to life than what you perceive as boring. There's a lot to do. Even in the wilderness, you may think Alaska is boring, but go out and explore the nature. See the lakes, see the wildlife. You'll see that maybe it's not so boring. And here we are on Bloor Street West in a section called the Mink Mile, high-end shopping district here. Thanks, Roxanne Rolls, $4.99. Happy Saturday night. Appreciate it, Roxanne. Thank you very much. Robert says people are boring, not places. Yeah, I guess so. I think for the people who say, oh, this is boring, maybe my word of advice to them is find something fun to do then. There has to be something that you like. Find a hobby, find a website. Maybe not watch my walking stream if it makes you feel bored. Find something else. You mean to tell me this entire world, not one thing in the life there is not boring to you? Thank you, Janice, for $2. Appreciate it, Janice. Appreciate the support. Days Anderson, is Action Kid really back in New York and living there? I thought you went to Miami. Well, you're partially right. I'm not back in New York right now. I'm in Toronto, but I do live in New York and I live in Miami as well. As I expected, the Mink Mile is pretty quiet here on a Saturday night. All the shopping areas have closed up. You're not going to find any shopping here on Bloor Street. I know I covered this a little bit before on the live stream, but we're going to walk past this. There's an area here called the Bloor Annex, which is kind of cool. And then after that is Koreatown. Oh, Robert, I missed the super chat. Thank you for letting me know. Philip McLaughlin says $2. Blue Jays lost. Thank you for the super chat, Philip. But sorry to hear about the Blue Jays there. Better luck next time, as they say in baseball, right? Why am I pulling on my microphone cable so often in this live stream today? Sometimes when I get excited and I do a lot of hand movements, I accidentally pull on the cord. May Ghost 999. I like how there are not huge corporate advertisements cluttering up the city. What's the best thing you had to eat there? Made Ghost, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. It's so hard to pick a good thing to eat here. I mean, the best thing to eat here. If you look at Action Kid Extra, you know it's not going to be the hamburger at Niagara Falls. You know it's not going to be the burrito. But I've had so much good multicultural ethnic foods here in Toronto that it's so hard to decide. But in general, I'm gonna have to say, like, I find the Chinese food here to be particularly good. The Greek food to be good here. The Jamaican food to be good here. I mean, I haven't really tried much else ethnic foods. I mean, hamburgers are American, to be honest. But even the hamburgers are good. Robert Sabawal saying that better Asian food is in Toronto or New York. You know, that's really a hard thing to decide on because I haven't really sampled all the Asian food around here, and I think really no one can. But in general, I kind of feel like the Cantonese and Hong Kong style cuisine here in Toronto may be a little bit better than New York City, because I feel like the newer immigrants from Hong Kong and South China are coming over to Toronto rather than going to New York City. And the people who have the restaurants in New York City, Chinatown, or over there, they're using recipes that are old from when they came to the United States. So that's something I think Toronto may do a little bit better, but there's a lot of foods to compare. It's not just the Cantonese food. Robert says the Indian food's also better. I'm gonna have to try a lot of different foods here in Toronto. I'm not particularly setting myself to just one particular type of food. You know, I'm open to different places. Steve says that tofu burritos seem disgusting. Watched the video earlier. Don't recommend that food, only because nothing else was open in Niagara Falls, Canada. Pat75 says, dude, that's such a great breakdown of Chinese food, Toronto versus New York. Yeah, and also you have to look at the migration patterns too. Like I just said, the Cantonese and the Hong Kong people, they're more likely to immigrate to Toronto or Canada in general because they used to be part of Britain, so it's easier for them to transfer over their skills over to Canada. It's easier for them to immigrate. Whereas New York City, I think there's a lot of people from Fujian immigrating, so the Fujianese food is good, and also Wuhan. And I tried a Wuhanese place in Flushing, so that was pretty interesting too. And then in Miami is the Latin American capital of the world pretty much. You go there, you try Latin American food, it's great. So in general, that usually works well. If there's an immigrant group that is coming over and bringing their restaurant and recipes with them, then most likely the foods of that area are going to be good. Sassy Lassie says we watch all of your videos, but this one strikes us as Toronto appears clean. Yeah, I've been really impressed at the cleanliness of Toronto.
I don't care. I want to see something. I don't want to waste my time. I fucking tell me I'm wasting my time.
Oh, really, Pat? Your Chinese ancestry is Fujian. Your I missed it. This chat went by really quickly. Relatives hated the food in Toronto. It's okay to have preferences in food. Yeah, Laurie, he did take his time crossing the street. Alexander says to check out the University of Toronto on your left. I was just there yesterday, and it looked pretty busy. All the students were getting out of class. The campus was pretty much under construction, though. Lisa says there's better views across the street. I wouldn't really think so. There's some scaffolding over there. Looks like it's a little bit darker. Maybe I'll cross at the next light. And Glitter asking where I'll be spending Christmas this year. You're just gonna have to wait and find out. I have a lot of things prepared. Let's cross over here and then make a left to cross the street. Scott says, does Toronto remind you more of New York or Miami? Oh, New York for sure. Why would this remind me of Miami? There's similar climates. The infrastructure is very similar, and it's a big multicultural city, just like New York. Yeah, exactly, Robert. There's no palm trees here either. Take a look at this. Gilby Japanese Grill, and they're hiring too. This place is packed, Gilby. Oh, really, Lisa? Johnny Strides loves Yubi? I'll have to ask him about it. Fayez asking which city has more beautiful women, New York City or Toronto? You're gonna have to ask that to probably a million different people to get an accurate result, because beauty is really in the eyes of the beholder, right? It's very subjective. And I know a lot of polls go on the internet and by magazines and stuff. They're saying, which country has the most beautiful woman? Is it the South American woman? They've got the tan skin. The Canadians, they have the white skin. The New Yorkers got the attitude. The Chinese people are very cute, or whatever. And they try to analyze stuff. But you know what? It all depends on the person, that's all. Or maybe you like the girls with the big ass, right? Maybe girls with a big butt are your style. Maybe girls with a big nose, big head, who knows? Maybe a small head. I don't know your style. Okay, so now we've approached Spadina Avenue. Spadina Avenue will lead into Chinatown if you go south here towards Dundas Street. Wait. Wait God became boring. And you know what? Doesn't even work. I have a walking signal and it's not pinging or anything. What's the whole point of that? What I'm gonna say is the talking crosswalks here, they suck because they don't talk. Here's halal food. Thank you, Ammo J2 for $2. Would you consider living there for a time? Certainly. There's a lot of places around the world that I'll consider living here for a time or wherever. So here's Robert Street. We're in a section of Toronto called the Bloor Annex. Never been to this place before. It looks kind of cool. It kind of feels like it's a little bit more low-rise buildings. You don't really see these tall condos that you do in downtown. Vietnam lovely noodle. And there's a Neapolitan pizza place. We got some restaurants around here. Thai restaurant coming up. Chris, you hung out here a lot in the 90s. Let's see why you hung out here. Is it because of the nightlife?
Literally.
Oh, wow, look at this place. Thai Basil. Classic Thai Select Award. Basil chili noodle. Looks good to me. I've actually had pretty good success when restaurants, they post up their awards on the window and say, oh, they won this award or it was nominated. Usually the food is really good. Those newspapers and magazines and bloggers, they know what they're doing. Future Bistro. And then there's a Caribbean grill across the street called the Scotty Bonds. That's right, Chris. We'll be in Koreatown soon after the Bloor Annex. I went to Koreatown during the day. But I don't know what it's like at nighttime. Toronto is very different at nighttime, I see. Here's the Crafty Coyote. It's a crafty name. Oh, Lisa, you give a thumbs up to the Crafty Coyote? Awesome. So, testimonial from Lisa in the viewer chat. This place is pretty good. Eat BKK. BKK initials for Bangkok. Christian says he saw I tried Canadian Mexican food and he didn't like it. That was because I picked a tourist place in Niagara Falls and that was the only place that was open. I didn't try like an authentic neighborhood Mexican place at all. One thing I have to say about the food in Niagara Falls, on both sides of the border, it's not that great. There really aren't too many like mom and pop stores there that make good food. It's mostly like chain restaurants and tourist areas. Pauper's Pub. Open every day of the year, 365. Sweet. Turkey dinner pre-order at turkeyday.ca. Yeah, Drem, the food in Niagara is not that great as I found. And not only that, there's places there, but they close early. Huh, Kinka Izakaya, Japanese restaurant. All right, so we are almost about to enter Koreatown. Here's Bloor Street.
I'm actually gonna do it.
Yeah, Philip, you're right on that. Thanksgiving is Monday. All right. We should start seeing a lot more Korean restaurants soon, now that we've crossed Bathurst. Maybe in about another 2 blocks or so. I heard from Johnny Strides that this place on the corner is good. The Arisu Korean barbecue and sushi. Yeah, NG. I think Lisa knows a lot about the Toronto food scene. Kimchi House, Korean fine food. Her Chef Korean Fusion. And the hand-cooked restaurants. Wow, these seem like great prices. Pork bone soup, soft tofu soup. I mean, some of the pictures are faded, but you can get a glimpse of it. The next block seems to have a lot of people. Here's the Korean rice hot dog. Chungchun rice hot dog. Here's a spot that I'm familiar with because they have locations in New York City, the Alley, and it's basically a bubble tea spot. They're really known for having their mascot, the deer with the antlers. Korean Village restaurant. Kung Fu tea from Taiwan. Digital Yojimbo says the Korean Village restaurant is really good. It looks like that way. Grilly's Burgers and Burritos. This place looks busy. Almost every table is filled at Jin Da Le Korean restaurant. The menu items aren't even in English, it's all in Korean. But even though it's not in English, I can tell it looks like good food. Take a look at this mural at the side of the building. Sharon, you just got here. What holiday is it here? Monday is the Canadian Thanksgiving. Korean cuisine, tofu village. Doesn't seem too busy in here right now. This is the place I ate with at Johnny Strides when we came to Koreatown for the first time. Bokchaengdon Sun Tofu. This place is excellent. I think I'm gonna veer off of Koreatown now. And maybe we'll head down to College Street. Make our way east. We have to walk through a few residential areas to get there, though. So we are on Clinton Street. Some really old Victorian style homes. Some of these look like they could date from like the mid 1800s. For sale by Lee Jong Lee's team. Open house. Certainly looks very nice in there. All right, I just checked on Zillow. You know how much that home is going for on Zillow, the listing? 2.29 million Canadian dollars. 4 bedrooms, 5 bath. That's a heck of a lot of money. I like to show Zillow listings now because people are interested in real estate. Sometimes they ask, how much is that place? Toronto's a pricey city to live in. Lisa says he loved Clinton. It's got a nice charm to it over here. Quiet streets. Jared says your guess would be 1.3 million. You're not even close. I know Canada's real estate market has been bought up a lot. It used to be a lot higher too, because there weren't these laws before that restricted foreign investors from buying these homes and driving up the prices. But after the governments instated like the foreign buyers tax, I forget how much it is, like, but it's some like ridiculous amount. If you're not residing in the city where you're buying the property, then you get hit with a big tax. So that dissuaded a lot of people from buying property here. And of course, right now with the economic times, it's driving down home prices a little bit here too. I heard, Pat, that situation was even worse in Vancouver. People were buying up homes with no intention of even living there, just so they could like get their money out of a certain country with restrictions or whatnot. Okay, we've reached a street here called Harvard. Doesn't seem too interesting on Harvard Street. Let's see if this one will sound for us. Nope, doesn't sound. Thank you, Heidi and Nelly Sapala, for €3. Appreciate the support. So once I make it to College Street, we'll be in Little Italy, where I was yesterday. I don't know how it's going to be right now. Chris says, you think everyone's having a night in with their fans because of Thanksgiving? Can I send you a turkey dinner? Yeah, I didn't get invited to any turkey dinner here in Canada. But I'm noticing it's a little bit quiet here on the streets on a Saturday night for the Canadian Thanksgiving. Probably some people left town. Yeah, that's right, Laurie. It might be that it's 10 p.m. here, but you never know. Sometimes they'll hit a large stretch of restaurants or clubs that are still open. I know it might seem like there's not too much activity going north-south in Toronto, and generally that's the case. More of the activity is located on the cross streets going east and west, and not really too much going north-south. Going north-south, there's a lot of residential areas like these and areas which are not as developed. Oh, it's your school, Independent Mind. Very nice. Yeah, right, Soshi. More action Bloor West between Spadina and Bathurst. Yeah, but I need to make my way over the College Street somehow. And I quite like these residential areas, even though it may seem like it's kind of sleepy now, because it's nice to note the architecture and the different types of homes. Eventually, I'd like to make my way over to Kensington Market. I know it's pretty lively during the day, but I'm not really too sure if those places are all open at this time still. Like 10 o'clock at night. Lisa's saying Kensington's the same as the day as it is at night, vibe-wise. Yeah, we'll take a look. Here's a place for sale. Wonder if this one's on Zillow. Hard to see it because it's at night and there's no lights on except the top floor. I don't see it online though. Oh wait, I do. This is $1.9 million. What? 4 bedrooms and only 1 bathroom? They should at least have 2 bathrooms in there. 4 bedrooms sharing 1 bathroom? That's a complaint from me. Robert says would have to be renovated big time. Hung Ma says for that price and only 1 bathroom. Yeah, kind of odd, right? You would think there'll be at least half a bathroom. All right, College Street is coming up. I'm starting to smell some food. Yeah, that's right, Lisa. Great restaurants on College. I was here last night looking for the Little Italy. Pretty much right in it. Wow, this place is full. Definitely a good sign of a great restaurant. Shoshi says there's also Greek Town around the Danforth. I was there earlier today. Definitely a very interesting neighborhood.
Thank you.
Mrs. Robinson. Cool spot there. Belly Buster. Here's a sub spot, grand opening, no one in there. Ice cream parlor. Ben says, hope you enjoy Toronto. Can I come say hi as a fan? Would you prefer no stream sniping? Well, Ben, here's the thing. I'm gonna head my way over to Kensington Market. I'm not sure which streets I'm gonna take, so it might be difficult for you to meet up with me. You can come and say hi, but I'm not really sure how I'm gonna get there and what streets I'm gonna be exploring. MWM Mercer, $1.99. Thank you, MWM Mercer. Oop. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. There we go. Wanda Powell says, thank you for including residential areas also, plus the touristy areas of Toronto. As a true New Yorker, you are diverse and inclusive. Thank you so much, Wanda. Yeah, it shows you I can head south on Bathurst or Spadina. Both will get me to Kensington. I think I'm gonna go on Augusta. Augusta you can get from College as well. And yesterday I wanted to go through the Kensington Market that way, but I got stopped by a lot of construction dust. I doubt they're doing construction this late at night and on a weekend. That place is busy across the street on the corner at Palmerston Boulevard and College Street. I'm actually quite shocked that I've really picked up on the Toronto street grid quite easily. I know where certain streets are now. I know which neighborhoods are on certain streets, and I haven't even been here that long. So I do want to make my way across the street sometime. Bathurst is coming up, and Augusta's not too far away. Robert says, you know the city like the back of your hand, and Lisa's saying it's not a hard grid to pick up. It's not so much the grid is easy, but it's the naming. When it's not numbered, it's very difficult. Mink Mile says you're gifted, aka you familiarize yourself everywhere you go very easily. I do. I have a natural tendency to really memorize street grids and directions. Here's the Bathurst streetcar, number 511. These streetcar numbers I'll never remember. I just know like they'll run along a certain main street or artery. That's how it is in other cities too. Like you have the Dundas Street streetcar, Queen Street streetcar. Who's gonna remember? This is 511, 509, 504, whatever. And the buses too. Ben, thank you. Grab a drink or some food on me. Appreciate the support, Ben. Thank you very much. What is this spot? People are dressed up for here.
I'll drive you back home.
It's a busy club, N&C. What's up? And then on this side, it's a different line. Troy says, have I been to the entertainment district at night? I sure have. I actually went there yesterday to the entertainment district. What is going on? Maybe they're lining up for that club that we saw. Yeah, Troy, I went along King Street. I saw it. Whoa. Always keep your eyes and ears aware. Is Toronto a safe city? Yes. Maybe not safe if you're not paying attention. So pay attention, folks, no matter where you are. People think, oh, is a place safe?
I will be speeding.
A lot of people, they disregard the traffic. They think safe is all about the criminal aspect of it, being violent, committing violent crimes. But really, you have to be careful of bad drivers, bicycles, scooters, trucks, whatever. I don't know if this works, but I mean, I could cross now, but like there's cars coming that way and the construction barriers are in the way. I'd rather wait for the light. And I'll be the first one to admit this, everyone. Live streaming is very difficult because when you're walking around the streets like this, you really don't know what's going to happen. And sometimes you can get caught up in the live chat or other distractions that you don't focus on what's around you. And that should be number one. Your immediate surroundings. When a car is coming, make sure you focus, make sure that the car's not going to hit you or whatever. When you got to pay attention. Oh, that looks kind of shady. Maybe I should avoid it. If there's something I need to concentrate on, sometimes I completely ignore the chat until I get past it. And it says true state alert for sure. Hung Mouse says, especially that one night in Brooklyn. I don't remember at night. Yeah, I saw that mini suit. Looked like a tent city over there on College Street. And it's very close to Kensington Market too. Okay, here we are. Augusta Avenue, Kensington Market. Been here several times already, but not late at night like this. See what's up. Oh, music, I gotta Wow, Kensington Market has a big nightlife scene. I can see down the next block. It's getting busier. Looks like inside La Cevicheria is busy. Live music inside. Place is a blast, it seems. Yeah, Lisa, even for me, I thought Kensington Market would be a lot more busy. Thank you, Kelvin Blankenship, $10. Always wanted to visit Toronto. Now that I'm disabled, I can visit virtually and vicariously. Appreciate it, Kelvin. I'm glad I could show you around Toronto and the area, all the sights and sounds. And I'm learning a lot too about this city.
I assume you were just gonna like go somewhere else.
Film Cafe is still open. The street to my left, I think is the one I went down. Yep, Baldwin Street. Let's see if there's anybody down here. It looks like a quiet block. Might as well just stay on Augusta. Independent Mind says Chinatown should be nice. Yeah, we could check Chinatown out. I'm not sure if the restaurants are going to be open this late at night in Chinatown. But it's right here on Dundas Street coming up. And I don't think many Chinese places are going to be open in Chinatown. That's just my experience with Chinatowns in general. Many places don't seem to be open too late. Hey Lamb Brian, thank you for the $20 super chat. Appreciate it very much, Lamb Brian. Thank you for the support. Very nice to see you again here. Oh, almost passed this place up because it looked all gated up, but Gray Gardens looks busy in there. Yes, we went. Yeah. Oh, Alex, you know the owner of one of the record shops here on Augusta? Here's another Chungchun rice hot dog. This is the second one I saw. The other one was in Koreatown. Oh, interesting, Lisa. Gray Gardens is a super nice play run by Jen Ag, who is a beast of a restaurateur. One of her places was visited by Bourdain. Oh, so that place must be good. Hey, what's up?
Always watching you on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This place any good? Handlebar?
It's also.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to Toronto, though.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
When you leaving?
Have a good night. I don't want to say the date, but
Okay, I'm sorry. You're
yeah.
live now?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, man.
See you, man.
See you evening.
Front door security gave me a shout out there. Not the first person who gave me a shout out today. And we have made it to Dundas Streets. And as I continue going east on Dundas Street West, we'll be heading right into Chinatown. Hung Mao says you spot the CN Tower. Yeah, it's right there. Textman says that the front door security guy just say the place is so-so. Yeah, we heard it from him. Yeah, these places are all closed. The floor stop closed too. Alex saying, welcome back to Chinatown. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, before we go on Chinatown, look at this spot. This looks like a very cozy spot. They even have the propane burners heating up the outdoor seating. That's cool. That's still part of Kensington Market over there. CP, where are my viewers from? All over the world. All over the world, my friend. Hey, look, Pho Pasteur Vietnamese cuisine, open 24 hours. The Vietnamese place is still open. Chinese seafood, they're open too. When do they close? Holy moly, look at the hours on this restaurant. From 4 o'clock to 2 a.m. And on Saturday it's till 4 a.m. Than I thought. The KL Kitchen. You can come here at 4 a.m. Well, probably not. You come here at 2 a.m. They'll still serve you. Chinese. Little bit of a dead spot there with cell phone service on Bell Mobility. So now that I crossed the street successfully, this is the main intersection of Chinatown, Dundas Street and Spadina Avenue.
One day, he'll be mine.
Let's see if any of these spots are open in Chinatown.
She just shoves the sticks in the thing, and then she counts the sticks at the end.
Wonder if the Hong Kong cafe that I ate at is still open on the second floor. Hong Kong Island Dim Sum House. Are they open? The lights are still on. Oh no, this place is closed for sure. House of Gourmet Seafood Restaurant. The steam's still coming up from the kitchen. They're still open. Wow. I can't believe these restaurants are still open. Look, Saturday this place closes at 2 a.m. in the morning. And this place is busy too, the House of Gourmet. Hey, Albert Figueroa. Wish Canada was a part of the US. Would love to visit customs, security. Oh, would love to visit customs, security are not friendly to deal with. Seeing you, Niagara Falls venture, loved it. You and Giants tries awesome. Have a great Saturday evening. Walk in Toronto. Thank you so much, Albert Figueroa, for the super chat. Thank you very much. Hung Mouse, let's find out if the restaurants will be open on Thanksgiving Day. They probably will be. Look, this place is open too. Good Brothers Barbecue and Hey Noodles is open also. Although they close at 11 p.m. They're going to be closing soon. But this place, Good Brothers Barbecue, I think they're going to be open until like 2 a.m. also. Yeah, every night from 11 to 2. 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. Those are long hours. I didn't know Chinatown and Toronto was such a nightlife spot.
Bye-bye.
It's not the same in New York City, Manhattan, Chinatown. Magical taste of China. This place closes at 12 midnight. And here is the Hong Kong Bistro Cafe that I ate at the other day. Yeah, they're not open right now. They close at 10 p.m. But even then, these are some long hours, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah, Hung Mao, I won't have to worry about food for sure. If anything, maybe I could do a late night run to Chinatown. I get something to eat, right? Tom Bikes 416, how was that Hong Kong cafe? You could see my review of it on Action Kid Extra. Yeah, I am.
What's your channel?
What's up? Action Kid.
Sorry?
Action Kid.
Action Kid?
Yep.
On YouTube?
On YouTube.
I'll subscribe.
All right.
You have a good
Have
day.
fun.
Yes, sir.
Take care. Yeah, the Hong Kong cafe.
Right now.
Oh yeah?
Right now.
Do it, man. You're live already.
I got you.
Have a good night.
You as well. Have a good night.
Yeah, Shelby, that Hong Kong cafe, the place was great. I just overheard them. They're like, oh my gosh, he has so many subscribers. Is this place still open? Look at this. Hot pot place is still open. Roadside hot pot. Look at their hours. This is crazy. Look. They close at 5 in the morning on Saturday. 5 in the morning. And then they open at 11. I can't believe it. My mind is blown. All these Chinese places are open so late. Look, this one's open till midnight. From 12 to 12. William Torres, thank you for 4,000 Colombian pesos. Appreciate the support. William, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, Independent Mind, Uncle Tetsu's Japanese Cheesecake Corner of Dundas Street and Bay Street. I saw that place on the streetcar, and there was a line for a good amount of, I think it was like about maybe a quarter of the block, the lineup. Is Yang's Braised Chicken Rice still open? I think they're closing up, but look at this. This is open late too. Granted, not as late as 5 in the morning, but until 11. Very nice. Look who it is. It's my moderator out and about with yours truly, Liz OC.
Hi.
And if you want to get some late night food, Chinatown's open till 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
like
man.
the other one.
Yeah, it's awesome, eh?
Look at this.
I know, finally. Look Look at
Oh.
that. Oh, careful.
Oh, look.
Hi. Oh,
Let me
let's
show
give it
you.
away. I know that's not good.
Yeah. Look at this. I got tripped up because I thought this was a step, and then I went. But here, this is
Oh my gosh.
this is my moderator out and about with Liz OC. Out and about with yours truly, Liz
I know it's a
OC.
mouthful, but I like it.
Yeah,
You can just
Yeah.
say Liz OC.
Yeah.
Out and about.
Liz
You know?
OC.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's doing her own like YouTube channel, live streams now. It's awesome to finally meet her. I didn't think I was gonna meet her. It's
I know,
too late.
because we're so busy schedule. Like,
Yeah.
I do have a day job still, so.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm
Okay.
glad I bumped you.
Liz OC with
Hi,
Action
guys.
Kid.
Hi everybody. Cheers. I'm the one that says cheers all the time.
Yeah, and she
Give a
puts
thumbs up.
she puts
smash-
in the historical facts sometimes.
Yes. Yes. I help out like that.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And hello to Lizzo's chat too.
Yeah. Amazing. You've been out like all day.
That's what I do.
I know, me too. Like, I was actually out earlier. I was in Yorkville, but I didn't
Oh, I was there
pre-record
too.
it there because I had something
Let's
to
not
do.
block the
yeah, I had something to do,
staircase.
so I pre-recorded my bike ride up there,
Mhm.
and then I planned to. Oh, you should check out the bridge, the Cherry Street Bridge.
Oh yeah?
The first one opened up for it's beautiful.
Okay.
It's spectacular. I just covered that on live stream.
Wow.
Because I like bridges anyway, but
Mhm.
this one is like,
I know.
you gotta check it out. And if you're still doing anything, Young Street, there's a Coca-Cola pop-up. You can go in. And
Okay.
it's like all this psychedelic stuff. Like,
Whoa.
yeah, they allow you to live stream in there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Man,
I can't
so
believe.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I bumped into, you have, I'll chat with you about this other place that you should check out.
Okay.
And then, but two people recognized me through Johnny.
Wow. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, now I owe Johnny a beer.
Mhm. Yep.
So yeah, so nice to see you.
Yeah, we'll definitely chat. Maybe we'll
Yes.
plan something over the next few days
Yeah,
and
for sure.
yeah.
Enjoy your walk.
Bye Lizzo.
Bye. Peace. See ya.
That was cool. Wait, we gotta take a picture.
You
We
wanna
should
take
take
a picture?
the first time meeting. We gotta
I
take a
know.
picture. This
How
might
do
be
you do
hard.
this?
Just this way, yeah.
Okay.
In Chinatown, of all places.
I
Right?
know. Of all places. That's awesome.
Bye, Liz.
See you. Take care.
So that's the person who deletes your comments and times people out. Liz OC. Oh, Alex, you met with Lizzo 3 weeks ago on Bloor Street at the Ukrainian festival? Sweet. Yeah, Lisa, it's my first time meeting Liz OC because I've never been to Toronto before. I've been trying to meet up with her like before today, but her schedule is just very, very tough to get around with, and sometimes I don't know where I'm gonna be either, but I'll try to make it happen and do a collab video maybe. And it says, I thought I met her at Niagara Falls. No, I didn't meet her at Niagara Falls. This is the first time. Yeah, that's right, Alex. The Art Gallery of Ontario to the right of me. Called the ago, AGO. Freyman, he says dinner must be looking good. Action kid. You know, Freyman, I'll let you in a little secret. Today for dinner, I went to the grocery store and I picked up some roasted vegetables meal that they had on sale. Because honestly, I didn't really want to go shopping for a late night dinner time snack that may be too heavy on my stomach. I've been eating a lot of heavy foods at restaurants lately, so today for dinner I decided to give my stomach a break and eat some veggies and put some good stuff in my system. Eunice says, am I going to come back to Chinatown to eat at 3 a.m.? I don't think so. That's a little late for me. Troy Charles says, I should go south on the next street to Queen and then to King to see the real nightlife of Toronto. I've seen it already. I did a Friday night pre-recorded video along King Street and Queen. We're almost to University Avenue, which is where the Line 1 subway is. Yeah, Mini Sue, followers from all over the world. I think I'm gonna head south on University Avenue for a little bit. It is a pretty big street. I'd like to show you a little bit. Winds are kicking up a little bit. Dundas streetcar number 505. That's the one I took earlier. Oh. Gotta be careful of these drivers. Five minutes away from the Times Square of Canada. Yeah, Yonge and Dundas down that way. When I go down University, the next block, I think in the next block or two is the Consulate General of the United States. We'll be passing by that. It's good to know where it is in case something happens to me, you know, maybe I'll lose my passport or something. Which happens. Oh, Alex, that's true, huh? University Avenue, pretty much Toronto's only Grand Boulevard. It's really wide. Okay, so this building at the corner of this block is the Consulate General of the United States. The American flag is on the corner. Hey, there's Lizzo in the chat. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, they're on that.
Look at this. The Consulate General of the US has these bollards up. You know it's a important area. Look, even these planters. It's impossible to like have a vehicle come onto the sidewalk here. Consulate General of the United States, 360 University Avenue. I feel more American just by standing next to the American consulate here. Joel says the US Embassy here in Ottawa is a fortress. And this is in a country that is supposed to be on good terms with the United States, you know. It's a neighboring country. It's supposed to be an ally, and it's like built like a fortress here too. Transwave says it's like a hidden fort. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, look at this. This building is all lit up. Canada Life Assurance Company. we have made it over to Queen Streets. It's one of the busiest streets in Toronto, Queen Street. Queen Street streetcar coming through. And I think I'm going to wrap up my live stream here. Seems fitting to end it right here on the Grand Avenue of Toronto, right in the middle with this fountain. I want to thank you all for joining me on this Saturday evening here on the Canadian Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Really appreciate your support. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye, everyone. See you next time.